The greatest discovery about the pyramids came when it was found that the dead bodies of animals and insects that managed to squeeze into the pyramids were somehow preserved, having very low rate of decomposition. It led to discovering something very important about the pyramids. The findings, surprisingly, do not only fit the massive structures of Giza, but also so many other structures built with resemblance to the pyramids. It is definitely not a coincidence that the shape of pyramids had been used to build very important structures all over the world, and most of them being related to religion. Many rumors and research revolve around this, one of the seven wonders of the world, built by skilled and well-cared builders who are generally misunderstood as slaves. When the researchers found out that the pyramids could mysteriously preserve dead bodies, things got a lot more interesting. You see, what are the odds that a civilization that has contributed so much to the science of preserving dead bodies builds a monumental structure after so many years of hard work only to store the preserved bodies? Maybe the researchers noticed that as well. The Egyptian pyramids were built to store the mummies of pharaohs, strongly driven by their beliefs about the afterlife. So, putting ourselves in their shoes, they must have thought about the best environment to store the mummies, and they chose the pyramids. Why? Recent studies have found out when the pyramid is hit with radio waves, which belong to the group of electromagnetic radiation, responded in a very weird way when met with resonant conditions. Resonance of the pyramid structure occurs when the frequency of the radio waves are close enough to the natural frequency of the material the structure was made of. In this particular case, the pyramids could actually concentrate electromagnetic energy directly into the chambers built within them. Out of nowhere, the pyramids had the capability to absorb radiation and channel them into specific areas. But how would that have preserved dead bodies? The answer to that question lies in the logic of the microwave ovens all of us would have used at least once in our lifetime. Yes, your microwave ovens concentrate microwaves, which is a type of electromagnetic radiation as well, to kill microorganisms in the food. The heating up is nothing more than a byproduct of the reaction, which is why we classify microwavable food and containers. The microwave radiation can kill the nutrients in certain food, or worse, make them toxic. Coming back to the preservation of dead bodies, the decaying process happens due to the related bacteria. Focusing electromagnetic radiation would naturally kill off the bacteria responsible for the decaying process, thus lowering the rate of decomposition. And the fact that the pyramids focus electromagnetic radiation directly into the chambers built to store the mummies cannot be ignored as just a mere coincidence. Although it makes more sense to why the shape of the pyramids is what it is in Egypt, that doesn't yet explain why so many other civilizations had used the same or similar shape. Before we could go any further, head on to our channel to find more interesting videos. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our videos. When we say similar shapes, we are referring to how the base of structure is the biggest as mass is gradually decreasing until it reaches the top. We cannot conclude all of them were inspired by the Egyptian pyramids because many of such structures were built at places far away from Egypt and happened in various periods of time. Yet, the ones in Giza get the attention of the world because of its peak geometry. Its crucial difference lies in the fact that it doesn't have block or step structures. They have flat surfaces and sharp tops. Apart from the electromagnetic capabilities, there is a common geometric advantage: stability. Due to the nature of its shape, distribution of loads in pyramids gives them a low center of gravity. Frankly, can you even imagine a pyramid set on its base toppling? And that was not the only possible reason for going through all the hustle to build the pyramids. Like we said earlier, pyramids have the capability to absorb and concentrate electromagnetic energy. The possibilities are that they can absorb something more than that. Civilizations have been built upon cultural signs. They were built for the same reason temples like in India had gold-coated structures. They were built for the same reason anyone was scientifically encouraged to go to religious places. If the pyramid shape had the capability to absorb and concentrate electromagnetic radiation, they are perfect to replicate the same phenomenon for positive energy. However, positive energy is a term widely used in the field of psychology, as no concrete evidence is found on this to support it from the physics view. But if ambience has the power to affect our mind, that tells us something in the vicinity of the environment, possibly a wave energy, is causing it. So we may not be entirely wrong to logically believe that the pyramid structures may have been intended in other cases to give positive moods to people when they are inside the pyramids. Pyramids, over the course of history, have faced so many conspiracies. In the midst of theories like aliens building pyramids, pyramids being a space portal, and so on, the fact that the pyramids in the world were built to concentrate positive energy in the form of electromagnetic radiation doesn't seem way off the grids. So, this idea may remain a conspiracy until the end of time, while the rest of what we have discussed will go on to be undeniable scientific facts. Signing off, Quantum Vimana.